Hi, I'm glad to have you back. Welcome to my channel. This is Miss Wangui Muitavi. We're glad that you're watching. Today, we'd like to talk about habits that are keeping you poor and how to break them. Stay tuned. I'm going to list out 12 habits that we need to work on to help ourselves improve in our financial journey. So, habit number one is for those people who, as soon as money comes into your account, you're in a hurry to spend it all. You're like getting shivers. I need to spend this money. I need to spend all this money. You don't have peace of mind until you actually spend the money. As soon as money hits your account, there's always something that you've been wanting to buy. So you're always in a rush to go and spend all that money without even thinking otherwise, you know? That's like a funny, I don't know what to call that. There's people who are like that. They have that tendency and it's a weakness. You need to work on that. At least let money come into your account or into your pockets and allow it to sit. Sit with it. Find out how you feel, how it makes you feel, just knowing you have money that you really necessarily don't have to spend. Okay? Don't jump like every boutique, every mall, trying to spend all that money, trying to visit all the restaurants. And yes, point number 2, they don't want more from their career or business. You know, those people who are just content. Even at work, they don't ask for a raise. They don't do anything. You don't, if you have a diploma, you don't go studying for a degree. You're just content. It's stagnant. You're in stagnation mode. That's not a good place to be in. If you're in business, you start small and you just decide, that's me. I don't want to grow. I don't want branches. I don't want to expand. You know, you just relax. That's a bad habit you need to break. Don't be afraid to spread your wings. Yes, you never know. You never know. You never know until you try. So habit number 3, you don't track your expenses. You get money. Someone asks, even when you ask yourself, so I had like 100,000 shillings, but where is the money? You can't even tell where or how you spent that money. All you know is that it's gone. You have nothing. You can't track how you spent it, and you can't account for that money. Okay, that's a dangerous route for you to go financially. That is a poor way of looking at your finances. Okay. Number 4, being afraid to take risks. For example, not investing. There's people like you give someone an idea of how they can invest money, and they're always looking for excuses and asking you, isn't the risk too high? No, I feel like no, that's not for me. I want something that's a bit comfortable. No, I want where I can see my money. I no. But you see the difference between someone who's investing, they're putting their money where the money is giving birth to more money. And like you, people who tend to fear risking money, they want to save money. And most of these people who save money, their money tends to be eaten by inflation. So at the end of the day, the person who takes the risk to go and invest wins. And you who keeps saving, you lose. You find you have a lot of money, but due to inflation, you don't have that much. So that's a bad habit. Try to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of risks. Just make sure you check the risk management. Take risk, but with a pinch of salt. Ask questions, find out. Like if you're doing an example of an investment, find out, ask questions, do research before you actually put your money in it, Point number 5, believing money is bad. Okay? Money doesn't really care what it's used for. Okay? Some people will have money and use it to do bad things. Some people will have money and use it to do good things. Especially like if you came up from a humble background, there was this mentality of those people who have money, they must have done something evil to get it. No. No, you can get money You can be wealthy and be a good person. Money doesn't tell you what to do with it. Money just magnifies the kind of person you are. So money cannot be termed as a good or a bad thing. It's just an object that can be is used by human beings. So you as a person can decide what you want to do with the money. But generalizing that money is bad, that's a bad habit. You need to break that belief. Yeah. Well, point number 6, impulse buying. Well, ignoring to budget your money. You'll pay a very high price for this. Impulse buying, you see something, you buy it. You didn't even need it, okay? Impulse buying is, when you're just walking, you see something, and just because you like it and you feel you can afford it, you have the money right there and then, you go ahead and buy it. When you sit down and do the calculations and start thinking, like, do I really need that? You don't, but you've already spent the money on this item, okay? But if you had a budget, you could have avoided that, If something is not on your budget, you don't buy it. And if you need it, it will be in the next budget. Or if there's a list, you'll put it under the list. But this thing of impulse buying, something you didn't plan. You didn't plan for a trip. Your friends come and tell you, oh yeah, let's go to whatever. You didn't budget it, and then you just jump in. You end up spending money that you didn't have. You end up spending more than you were meant to spend. That's a bad sign. And that's a bad habit that you need to break. Well, point number 7, competition. Competition can be from your family members to your friends, to your colleagues at work. Competition is good when it comes to things like business and investing. But when it comes to things like luxury things, that is uncalled for. You should not even try going down that road. Keeping up with the Joneses is a very dangerous route for you to even embark on. Because so-and-so got a Subaru, whatever, now I feel I need a bigger car than then. I need to keep up with them. No, nobody told you need to do that. Stop that. If someone is able to do it, be happy for them. If you can't, just stay your lane. Let everybody stay on their lane. Stay on your lane. Competition is healthy, but not all competition is supposed to, just avoid it. Okay? It will save you from a lot of spending and buying things that you really don't need. Yeah? Okay. Point number 8, living beyond your means. This is a dangerous one. Like, for instance, you earn, I'm in Kenya, Nairobi. So for instance, you earn 50,000 Kenya shillings. But when you sit down and write your budget, you find that you're using more than the money that you're getting. For instance, if you have a salary of 50,000, you end up buying things. The things that you're consuming and buying end up costing roughly 70,000. So you're going at a negative. That's a very dangerous path to go on. You might even find yourself in debt, or in loans, borrowing money from friends and family, and this will even ruin your relationships. So that's a dangerous thing to do. Live below your means, not beyond. Below. If you get 50K, try to live 30, 40. Okay? At least you have something extra. If you earn 100,000, live below 100,000, not beyond. Even if it's beyond with just 5,000 shillings, that is 5,000 that you didn't have. So don't. Just avoid it. That's a bad habit. Break it. Okay? So number 9 is lifestyle inflation. This is more like if you had a 50,000 salary, your lifestyle is 50,000. Now, because you get a 80,000 salary, you get an increment at work per se, you increase your lifestyle. That's dangerous. No, try to maintain where you are. Let the money come in, but do not keep increasing your lifestyle. You will end up saving nothing. You'll never invest in anything. Okay? At a smaller salary, you got a small car. But now because you have a bigger salary, you feel like, oh, no, I need a bigger car. So you end up increasing your the way you're using money. So at the end of the day, you have nothing. Break that habit. Learn to watch your pace. It doesn't mean that when money grows, you have to grow also. Sometimes you have to sit with the money and at least try and invest and create other ways of more income instead of increasing your lifestyle. Unless it's for networking purposes, maybe, but just avoid it at all costs. Okay. Number 10, lending money to people you know will not refund that money. For example, black tax, in Africa, there's people who are just going to ask money from you and you just give them. This is dangerous, especially if you know they're not going to refund that money. Don't embark on that journey. If you know someone is not going to return that money, don't give them that money. Just be stingy. Stop it, because it will ruin you financially and it will ruin the relationship you have with those people. So just don't do it. Don't do it. Stop lending people money and you know they will not return it. And if ever you have unless you come up with a different sort of agreement, that's different. But avoid that at all costs. Point number 11, relying on a single source of income. For example, if you're employed, what if you're fired? Then what? You're back to zero. Okay? So this is something that will keep you poor, and we don't want that. So look for other different types of sources of income. If you have an active thing you're doing, look for something passive that can bring more money to you. Okay? The last point is gambling. Investing in get-rich-quick schemes. Building wealth has never been a one-day thing. Building wealth takes time. The earlier you grasp that, the better for you. Anywhere you're told you can get money as quick and you can double it, ? Run away from that. Gambling, that is just you making other people money. This is someone who comes up with an idea of how to get money from your pocket. So please, please, please avoid gambling, avoid this get-rich-quick schemes, and it will work for the best for you. Well, that was all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so that you are notified once we upload another video.